Hey, so there's a lot of craziness going on right now, but we're going to give you the 10 best immune boosting foods right now.
Let's go.
Hey there, what's going on? Coach Brian Klepacki here with Coach Tanya Fines, holistic health practitioner. I'm a strength coach, sports nutritionist, and we're in a crazy time right now. There's a lot of chaos going on all around the world right now. You might even be in the midst of a lockdown. Right now, when we're filming this video, we are not in a lockdown, but things are kind of getting ready for that. So we're making all the necessary precautions and precautionary steps. We're doing everything we can in our power, our control to make sure that we're safe, that we've got enough food and water storage for the next few days, hopefully not any longer than that. But welcome to our channel. If this is your first time on our channel, welcome. I'm one of the coaches here, as well as Tanya. We've got some other great content creators here at Criticalbench. And for all those repeat viewers, thank you for coming back, and hopefully this video finds you well. This one's gonna be a little bit more timely, as this is something that is applicable right now where we are in the current state of just everything,
the panic, a little bit of hysteria, a little bit of concern and anxiety.
Right.
Emotions are running high right now.
Emotions are running very high, and that's why we wanted to get this out there as soon as we can. We're actually filming without a videographer today. We're running on a tight schedule. We're just doing things a little differently around here, and I know that you're doing the same thing. So right now, wherever you are, these 10 immune boosting foods are they're what you need to be consuming every day, if not all day. Now, some of these might be difficult to find just because the scarcity taking place across the world with the availability of certain foods. But if you are able to get out to the grocery store, to the farmer's market, to the nearby store and get these, please do so, and just follow the basic recommendations on the back of the bottle, or just eat as much of these foods as you can to protect your immune system. So, yeah.
Well, yes, just based on what Coach Brian said, exactly. Just you really want to be eating. You want to be eating well and healthy all the time. But it seems like when there's a crisis or a panic, that's when people really actually stop and make their health a priority and start asking, what can I do? What can I do better? What can I do more of? So none of what you're going to hear is really groundbreaking or something you haven't heard of before. These are all foods that are easily found in your grocery store, in your market. Now, depending where you are, if you're in a situation where you're unable to leave the house, I do believe, well, at least in the U.S., places that have, sort of quarantined or, restricted outings, food delivery services are still available. So places like Walmart will bring food items to your door. Certainly people, I believe, are allowed to leave to get necessary items for survival. But again, these 10 foods are the regular everyday foods, but they do contain they have a certain nutrition value that has shown to really potentially boost immune function and support a healthy immune system. So these are foods you want to be eating.
Yeah, I was actually at a big box store the other day,
and just a tickle. It's just a tickle.
Get away from me. Yeah, by the way, we're in Florida. Pollen season is absolutely horrible. My wife drives a black car, and she got it washed. The next day it was green and yellowish.
So we're all like sniffy and cough because the pollen is just driving everybody crazy right now.
Yeah, so the other day I was at a big box store just trying to get as whatever I could. I've got my list of essentials that I needed to get, and I went through the pharmacy section, and even the multivitamins or the vitamin and herbs section was almost wiped out. And that just goes to show you that people are taking the necessary steps to make sure that they're staying healthy, that their immune is remaining boosted. So don't be surprised if you can't find any of these 10 in the store. Don't be alarmed, but do your best right now in this moment to take these 10 boosting foods and go to the store and get what you can. Now, not only that, we also have a 101 superfoods guide. It's a book that is going to give you these plus 91 other ones that are going to be able to help reduce inflammation, to boost your immune system, to protect your joints, to protect your body in this particular time. So go underneath this video right now, take a look at that link that's going to be pinned in the comment section. That's going to take you over to a webpage where you'll learn more about that 101 Superfoods book. So please, I highly encourage you getting that. It's a great read. You're going to be stuck indoors, so go take a look at that. Read all about the benefits that you can get from these naturally occurring foods and herbs. So let's get to it. I know we've been talking a little bit. First one, it's probably the most common. It's citrus.
Citrus, yeah.
Loaded in a high vitamin, or loaded with vitamin C, along with many other vitamins in there. But vitamin C and citrus kind of go hand in hand. We all have heard, eat as much citrus, drink your orange juice, get a little scratchy throat, drink some orange juice. It's because it's loaded with vitamin C. Now, vitamin C is helpful to increase production of your white blood cells. These are your fighting cells. These are the ones that go in and attack all the junk that's going on in your body. Particularly like orange, tangerines, lemons, limes, nectarines. Oh, it's not nectarines, grapefruits, anything that is citrus. So do your best to get this. And if you can't find fresh citrus, orange juice, grapefruit juice, even canned citrus, canned orange slices, things like that is going to...
canned in the juice and not the syrup too. Better. I mean, watch it. The citrus fruit has enough good sugar, like of its own sugar, so you don't need to be adding extra sugar. So, I mean, if right now you get what you can get, because we were both at Walmart the other day and the shelves are pretty bare. So grab what you can. I mean, if you can get the actual fresh produce, fresh is always best in my opinion. But if canned is what you have access to, then by all means,
Yeah, and there's research after research article proving that vitamin C is very effective in boosting your immune system. So yeah, get some citrus. And now the next one, garlic. I love garlic. I love cooking with garlic. I love the smell of garlic. I love the medicinal benefits of garlic. We keep garlic all the time in our house, bulbs of garlic. Garlic actually can help many different things in the body, but it's great for anybody that's dealing with blood pressure or just cholesterol.
It's a good heart health food. Really.
Yeah, there's so many benefits. It even has benefits to clear up your skin, to clear up rashes. I know when I'm feeling a little, scratchy throat, make like a garlic turmeric concoction. It just opens up the breathing passages, and it just makes you feel better, and it just keeps that that health state at an optimal level. So bulbs of garlic, I mean, you're not going to chew raw garlic, but you can saute them with some onions and some mushrooms and get some more.
And actually, just roasting a bulb of garlic, like you can sort of cut that little point off and you put it in the oven and roast it. I mean, it makes it cooks to like almost a meat-like texture. And for people that are worried about garlic, the garlic smell in their breath, because some people carry it more heavily than others, but actually roasting garlic that way and eating the whole bulb like that leaves not a very strong smell of garlic on your breath because of what happens in the roasting process.
And you're going to be in lockdown anyway, so it doesn't matter if you smell like garlic or not. It's worth having that.
That's a great way to get a super dose. Take garlic's not expensive. Take a bulb, cut that tip part off, a little bit of avocado oil or something, salt and pepper, roast it for, I think it's about 20 minutes, but you can check that, you can Google that, and just eat it.
Yeah. Now, I want to go to garlic powder. Go to the raw source, garlic bulbs, get the actual garlic itself. Powder is just kind of like an extract of all the good stuff. It just gives you more of the flavor, the essence of, but go for the raw stuff. Now, green tea. That's what I got in here. I got some green tea and honey, got some turmeric as well in here, which is another one down the list. But green tea, you've heard of green tea being so beneficial with your EGCGs and EGCEs and all these other, you can add more to that from a holistic standpoint. But green tea is a powerful antioxidant. Make sure you're getting a good source of green tea, not just like if you're limited to just whatever's on the shelf, then grab that. But if you have access to like an organic or like a
or like loose tea, like the raw leaves.
Yeah, that would be your best. Drink a few cups throughout the day. Now there is some caffeine in green tea, so if you're sensitive to caffeine, might not be the best thing. But you can actually get green tea capsules as well. A lot of people don't realize you can get the same nutritional benefits from capsules when you're dealing with green tea. So and again, if you're sensitive to caffeine, have green tea in the morning and you'll be good to go. Number 4.
Ginger.
I love ginger.
I love ginger. And I mean, ginger is just something that it smells good, it tastes good, it's so easily used in any, whether you're going to cook with it, whether you're going to mince it up and, you know, use it as like a condiment of sorts on foods. Also, just raw garlic, steeped raw garlic. We just talked about ginger. Slices of raw ginger in hot water for tea, and then throw in your slice of lemon. You've got your citrus. That's a really great little cup of immune boosting hot drink.
one of my guilty pleasures at night is actually crystallized ginger.
Oh, love that.
Yeah, it's covered in sugar, but if you do organic cane sugar and just pop 1 or 2 cubes, I mean, it's
so good.
It's crystallized ginger. It's just
so good, so good.
So you get the digestive benefit of the ginger late at night with a little bit of sweetness. So that's another way to do it. You don't necessarily have to just go to the produce section. You can get ginger in other forms.
Right.
Ginger candies are still beneficial, or ginger drops, stuff like that. So get some ginger. Now, if you want to mix, like, make a recipe, you've got garlic, you've got ginger, you've got turmeric. You can and onions. So you can whip all this up, saute it all, put a little salt and pepper, some olive oil. Yeah, and you can mix that with anything. So let's keep moving on to turmeric. This is one of those. Been around for millenniums.
And it seems to go in waves, doesn't it? Like, it's really first and foremost on the health and on health and wellness platforms. Then then something else kind of is showcasing, and then but turmeric always comes back. It always resurfaces. Always.
And it'll always be there. Has phenomenal health benefits, not just internally but externally as well. It's great to help clear up skin, to produce more of like, some people even say it helps decrease wrinkles just because it just gives the skin a better look to it. But we're talking about immune boosting. It has incredible anti-inflammatory properties. So if you're suffering from some inflammation in the lungs, like, that's what pneumonia is. Your lungs are inflamed. They're so filled with pus and they're in fluid that you need to open up your breathing passages. The same thing with asthma. It's a lot of inflammation. Turmeric is a known anti-inflammatory. It's also great for treating osteoarthritis, osteoporosis, rheumatoid arthritis, and all that stuff that is common with inflammation. So turmeric. Now, how you can get turmeric? You can't just be like, I want to buy some turmeric. It's in a root. Like, if you know what you're doing, you can just go buy the root itself and then cook it. You can boil it. You can shave it. But usually turmeric is best in a powder. Just grab a scoop of turmeric powder. This would be in the seasoning section, or you can get turmeric pills. A lot of companies have resorted to making turmeric concoctions already pre-made, turmeric drinks. So you just go to your cold case or whatever and find a turmeric beverage and just consume that. So let's keep moving on. We got kiwi.
Oh, kiwi, yeah. Love
She's
kiwi.
a kiwi.
Lived in New Zealand, and of course kiwis, they're everywhere. Again, another one of those fruits that is just loaded with vitamin C, and not just that, but folate, potassium. So it really helps give the white blood cells a boost, and we need those white blood cells to help fight infection. They're the warrior blood cells. They go in when something's amiss and there's infection, bacteria, like a foreign or a dangerous microbe that's invading. White blood cells go to work to kill that off, and kiwi, with all of their vitamin C and vitamin K and all the other good elements that they have, are great to help boost that and support that function to keep things working optimally. And they taste great.
Yeah, kiwis are
loaded with fiber,
phenomenal.
Too.
They're very sweet. I love chewing kiwis. They're just a good food. Now the next one, another vitamin C contender, is spinach. Raw spinach, fresh spinach, even frozen spinach, farm fresh or flash frozen spinach. So if you can't find fresh spinach right there in your produce section, go to the freezer section. Chances are you're going to find a block of spinach that's in there. So yeah, spinach is high in vitamin C. It has some other great antioxidant nutrients in there. So get some spinach, saute it with some garlic, throw a little bit of salt and pepper in there, and then that's a great complement to any
your immune
type
boosting
of
side dish.
So, and you can put it in a smoothie as well. I mean, you can make a citrus smoothie, throw some greens in there, put some ginger. I mean, everything we're listing, you can just blend up and just drink right from the source. Honestly. So yes, the spinach, grab a handful of that, try to consume that as much as possible. Same thing with broccoli, which is our next one.
Yeah, another high in vitamin C and another powerful antioxidant. So again, like not a rare, weird food to get. you know. It's great raw. And if you're a picky eater, or maybe you have kids that are picky eater, but you want to make sure they're eating a lot of the good stuff, let them dip it. Let them dip it in a dressing or something.
Hummus,
you know, like a lower fat or light ranch, something that they like to get it into them.
Yeah.
Make it fun. Make it fun. Like, I'm thinking kids now too, like, because I mean, those of us that are parents, we certainly aren't just concerned about our own health, but our children. And sometimes kids can be a little, especially if you make the mistake of saying this is good for you, that might right there psychologically tune them out. But broccoli loaded with vitamins, minerals, vitamin C, great, a tremendous antioxidant to help support immune function, and get it into yourself and your kids any way you can, whether it's sauteed, steamed, raw and dipped, you know.
Yeah.
Just anything.
Yeah, broccoli is one of the regular foods that we consume 3-4 nights of the week. My kids eat it. I love it. It's easy to cook, and it's relatively inexpensive. Moving on, number 9, we've got a red bell pepper. Believe it or not, the red one is, I personally think it's the best tasting one, but it also has the most amount of vitamin C. If you're able to find a red bell pepper, please grab that, chop it up, throw it in a salad with your spinach. Phenomenal antioxidant food right there to help boost your.
And sweet.
Yeah, it's a snack.
Really
It's a good snack too.
Yeah.
Throw some hummus with there, carrots, you know, all that good stuff. But red bell pepper is the way to go. Last but not least, you got to get some probiotics in the body. Yogurt, fermented yogurts like kefir yogurt, kefir milk, things like that, Greek yogurt. Now, if you're trying to stay away from dairy, then obviously this one, you might be able to find some lactose-free yogurt products or coconut alternatives. I know we try to stay away from dairy as much as we can. I mean, we still eat butter and what's the other? And cheese. We eat a lot of cheese, love cheese. But if you're sensitive to lactose or want to get rid of the dairy altogether, there are coconut alternative yogurts or even almond and cashew. There's a lot of companies coming out there with alternatives. They still include the live cultures in those products. So the whole reason why you want to get some probiotics is to keep the gut healthy. And if your gut is not in a good place, that's going to just pass inflammation and just an unhealthy state across the entire body. And we're trying to look at everything to function properly. Now, try to stay away from the sweet yogurts. Try to go towards like a natural one and maybe sweeten it with some honey or some stevia and or even throw in some berries in there. The reason why we say stay away from like the already sweetened one is because they put so much sugar in there. And it kind of cancels out the probiotic because you're saturating that gut with so much sugar.
Yeah, if you have an imbalance, like if you have an overgrowth of yeast in your digestive system, sugar feeds yeast. So the idea is, the one thing I want to mention about like with yogurt and fermented foods is that I might get this number wrong, but I know it's like 70 something. I'm going to say 72% of your immune system is located in your digestive tract. So right there, when you think of that, what we put into our, what we put in and what's traveling through that digestive tract has a massive impact on the function of our immune system. So the balance of gut flora in your digestive tract is very, very important. So you want, this is the good bacteria. This is the bacteria we want in our bodies. We want it there because it has a very important job to do. And probiotic foods, fermented foods that are high in probiotic are very important to be a regular part of your daily eating to help keep that balance of gut flora in your digestive tract, because ultimately that's ground zero. We need to keep that working really optimally,
Yeah. So there you go. 10 best immune boosting foods that you really should be consuming not only during this time where we're at with the virus and all these crazy lockdowns and things like that, but these are
normal foods.
These are foods that you should be taking every day just because they have so many other benefits, not just for the immune system, but everything in the body. They're going to help you think more clearly, sleep better, function better, get rid of aches and pains and things like that. Now, if you want a more expansive list, please check out that 101 superfoods that's going to help stop joint pain and reduce inflammation. You can get you can just get more information about that product underneath this video right here. There's going to be a link that's pinned in the comment section. Please click that, take a look at that massive book that we've got that we want you to take advantage of. So please go look at that. And also, if you found this video helpful, please hit that subscribe button, but most importantly, interact with us. We want to know if where you're signing in from in the world. We want to know what you're doing.
How you're feeling.
Yeah, how you're feeling, what you're doing right now in this moment with what's going on in the world. If there's any way that we can help just get you to stay healthy and also influence the people around you to stay healthy, please let us know how we can do that. And keep checking back regularly because we upload videos all the time. Videos like this that's going to help you feel better, look better, and hopefully live longer and happier. But also we're going to give you workouts as well, so stay tuned for those. And
yeah,
that's it. Stay healthy and wash your hands.